Hey, I just wanted to get into really quickly the importance of time and respecting time. Because a couple of different things. My mentors, I respect their time because they have positioned me to add value to my life. And time is something that we cannot get back. So if they need me to do something, they say they need me to do some research on something or whatever the case is. And that goes for previous leaders, managers, etc. that I've had in my career. I respect their time. And that's an important piece because you need to know how to delegate so you can save time and add more value to people's lives. It's very complimentary. And ironically enough, I actually got off of a training. I'm always in a training, and that's just how I rock. Train to reign. I was on a training with Eric Worre, and he talked about that, about time-saving things. And that's part of the reason, honestly, I selfishly started my business because I want some of my time back. Well, actually, it's not a selfish thing. There's nothing wrong with wanting some of your time back, time freedom. That's something that we do promote. I wanted to be able to have more time to spend with my children, not time where I gotta finish laundry, I gotta cook dinner, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Of course, I do all of that myself right now, and their dad is really helpful with that. But I want that time for me so I can be growing and building my business. I don't want to be spending time trying to fold clothes. I was literally folding clothes, listening to something for my new position, and listening to pieces of the Eric Worre training. And it was a lot. And I'm like, dang, if I had somebody to do all this for me, I could really have a laser focus on this piece because this is going to help me go to the next level. And then he touched on that, and I was tripping. I was like, wow, how synchronistic can that be? So that let me know right there I'm on the right track because I'm going to get my time freedom. There's no doubt about it. I'm just thankful right now that I work from home 100% now. Prior to COVID, it was 1 day a week, and then it kind of diminished a little bit based on needs. And then when COVID hit, it was just 1 day a week, and now the office closed altogether. So I'm thankful that I got some of that time back because that cut down on 2 hours a day of commuting. But nonetheless, man, shoot, I want my time. I need my time. And the thing is, let me just get back to people valuing time and why I'm in the car right now. Last week, I had a lash appointment, and I was 15 minutes late. And I was bumping up against somebody else's appointment who was a new client. My lash tech and I have a great rapport, and it was important to me that she leave a first impression on that particular client. So I valued her time. I hurried up and said, don't worry about it. I was satisfied with what she did because I was satisfied. It's not what I normally get, but for the most part it was, I'll say 85% there. But now, because I did not value that time and was late to my appointment, I'm in the car going to another appointment. She even messaged me like, wait a minute, did you mean to book with me? And I'm like, yeah, remember last week I was late? And she was like, oh yeah, that's right. But you have to value people's time. In my business, if I do most of my business by appointment only because I want people to understand my time is valuable. I have children, I have a career, and I do my business part-time, but some of those appointments bump up against my lunch hour or me just getting out of work. I literally schedule time with my children to play with them because they need my time, and they get a little frustrated, but they also understand. And they even ask me, they're really good about knowing that, like on Sundays, for example, we have a standing meeting at 3 o'clock with the team, and they're like, hey mom, well, not Matthew so much, but he's even cognizant of it, but Miles is really good with time, and he doesn't like to be late for anything, which I don't either. And he's like, hey, it'll be like 2:30. I'm like, hey mom, well, don't you have your meeting in a little bit? And I'm like, yeah, well, thank you for reminding me, and thank you for being aware of that, because he values time. And that's something I really want to teach to them. Just be early, show up, be prepared. Like sometimes he'll walk out of the door and won't have any. This car is so loud ahead of me. I can't stand people do that. That went out like in the early 2000s, that Fast and Furious type stuff. Stop it. But anyway, he'll like get ready to go somewhere and he won't have any lotion on, and I'm like, you're not ready. Yeah, I'm ready. No, you're not. That eats up into your time where you could be doing something that you enjoy doing, but no, you're not ready because you don't have no daggone lotion on. I mean, that's just small, but to me it's big. Actually, no, it's not small. I take that back. It's big because that helps him value time. My time getting ready, if I don't do it the right way the first time, that's going to cut into my leisure time. So I say all this to say, value your time, value other people's time, especially if they're trying to add value to your life. It's beyond money. Money is the byproduct of it. That's all. I'm gonna get off my soapbox and get to this lash appointment and I'm a little bit early because I value my lash check's time.